Fear. It's one of the oldest emotions we know. It's primal, it's powerful, and whether we realize it or not, it drives so many of the choices we make, the risks we don't take, the dreams we never chase, the words we never say. But here's something most people never stop to think about. Not all fear is the same, okay? There are two kinds of fear. The first is physical fear, like the kind that's built into our DNA. It's the fear that keeps you alive, that surge of adrenaline when danger is near, when you are like standing too close to the edge, when something moves in the dark, when your instincts scream run. That's your body protecting you. Okay, it's nature's alarm system saying, pay attention, stay alive. And that fear, that's not your enemy, okay? That's your ally. But then there's the other kind, the kind that doesn't come from danger, but from imagination, like the kind that lives in the mind, irrational fear. It shows up when there's no tiger in the bushes, okay? No car speeding towards you, no real threat at all, just a thought, an image, a story. It's when you start imagining what could go wrong before anything even happens. What if I fail? What if they laugh at me? What if I'm not enough? And that fear feels real, like your heart races, your body tightens, your breath shortens, but it's not protecting you. It's paralyzing you. And that's the difference we must learn to see clearly. One fear keeps you safe. The other keeps you small, okay? Irrational fear doesn't save your life. It steals it. It robs you of moments, opportunities, relationships, and peace of mind. It turns your imagination, the most creative, beautiful force you have, into a weapon against yourself. It's your body's survival system triggered by a story your mind invented. A story about a future that hasn't happened yet. A story based on assumptions, expectations, or hold pain. And that's what makes it so toxic. You relive danger that doesn't even exist. You feel trauma without any threat. You suffer twice, once in your thoughts and once in your body. So how do we stop? How do we separate the real from the imagined? How do we live courageously without being reckless? It starts with awareness, okay? The moment you feel fear, pause, ask yourself, am I in actual danger right now or am I imagining one? Is my body trying to save me or is my mind trying to scare me? That question alone can shift everything, because when you recognize irrational fear for what it is, a projection, a false alarm, you take your power back. And then you replace it with something stronger, love, okay? Unconditional self-love. The kind that whispers, you are safe. The kind that reminds you that you have survived everything you were once afraid of. The kind that allows you to breathe through the storm instead of running from it. When you love yourself, like truly love yourself, irrational fear starts to lose its grip. Okay, you stop needing to prove anything. You stop imagining every worst case scenario. You start realizing that no matter what happens, you will be okay. Because love and fear cannot live in the same space. Okay, one will always push the other out. So the practice is this. The next time fear rises, not the fear that protects, but the fear that paralyzes, don't fight it, okay? Don't shame it, don't run from it. Just notice it. Say, this is irrational fear. You are trying to keep me safe, but I'm already safe. And then bring love to the moment, okay? Love yourself not for what you have achieved, not for what you have overcome, but just because you are. Like that love will calm your body. It will quiet your mind. It will bring you home to yourself. And over time, you will see you were never afraid of life. You were afraid of your own imagination. Okay, you were fighting ghosts. And the moment you stop believing those ghosts are real, you are free. Because true courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the clarity to know which fear deserves your attention. One keeps you alive. The other keeps you from living. Choose wisely, and whenever doubt creeps in, choose love again. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye!